Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to review episode 11 of Rewrite. Well, that's definitely the calm before the storm. At least that's what I feel like, because this episode was very... it gave us a lot of, information and stuff, but it was very on the boring side, and very cliche as well, especially with that hot spring, I guess you could consider it a hot spring scene, because it's basically what it was. So cliche with that scene. But as for the interesting parts of this episode, well, we learned that the student council president girl, I don't remember her name, the blonde girl, I really don't remember her name at all. She apparently gets the memories of all the past, saints, I guess they call them, so that's a thing. And I guess the current saint, her grandmother or whatever, is about to die, so she's about to take her place. So that's the thing, and meanwhile, Lucia is perfectly fine. I knew she wasn't gonna die. I was like, there's no way they're gonna kill off one of the girls. There's no way. So I was like, alright, there we go, she's alive. But it would have been really, really interesting if they'd actually killed her off, because it would be like, oh man, dang. But I guess not in this series. This series is not a series where people die, like Danganronpa. But anyway, so, yeah, Lucia's fine, and, gosh, there's a lot of funny moments in this episode, and there's a lot of information, for instance, Kotori, I think, Kotori is the girl who controls the forest or whatever they're in, and, because there's so many girls and there's so many names, so it's very confusing, but the girl who controls the forest, who's a droid, or druid, or whatever, not a droid, but a druid, or however you say that, she tries to make one of her little, I don't want to call them familiars, but things that do whatever, monsters, and she can't, so it was something interesting. And when she went to go get little, that thing by the tree, the little pond or whatever the thing, I noticed there was a little black swirl in it, so I guess that was the poison from Lucia, so I guess that forest is, probably not going to be a good thing later on. And meanwhile, student council president's talking to that blonde-haired dude, and is going to give him control of that earth dragon thing they were building in a previous episode, so that's going to be a thing, I suppose. And Kagadi is having some moments where her eyes kind of don't shine anymore, so I guess that's the key starting to activate, I would assume. So that's going to be interesting. And there's really not a lot else to say about this episode. Lucy was saying, how Guardian, and, they were all talking about how Guardian will do this, and Gaia will do this, one's gonna want to kill the key, and one's gonna want to shelter it to keep it protected and stuff until they find out what it wants to do. So that's something interesting, and Lucia doesn't care about her thing anymore. She doesn't want to kill Kagadi because she saved her life, so Lucia's fine. What else? There's really not a lot else, and again, that cliched hot spring scene. Fan service. I was just waiting for it. I was like, there's gonna be an episode with fan service, and I'm like, there it is. There it is. But, this episode does definitely feel like the calm before the storm. So, we have 2 episodes left, episodes 12 and 13, of this series. So, how's this series gonna end? I have no idea. Also, there was a funny part with Kagadi and Kotaro where, at the very end of the episode, pretty much, where he woke up and saw Kagadi by that little pond thing. And I want to call it a pond, a little puddle thing. And she's like, "Oh, Kotaro, is this a booty call?" That was funny. That was really, really funny. And then the key thing started, I guess, activating. Then after she, fell into his arms, she's like, "So this is a booty call?" And he's like, "No." That was really funny. But other than that, that's all I got to say about this episode. What did you guys think of this episode? Visual novels readers, what did you think of the episode? And I'll see you guys in my BE project review later today. So see you then. Bye!